Good evening, I'm Kevin Christopher.
And I'm Haley Harmon, in tonight for Nancy Cox. Thanks for joining us at 6. Well, 24 hours after closing due to illness, Lexington's Fayette Mall has now reopened its food court.
Health inspectors walked through all the restaurants today at the mall's request after more than 200 people reported getting sick there. Kylan Mills has the details in the LEX 18 big story at 6.
The food court here at the Fayette Mall just reopened a couple of hours ago this afternoon. We're told the entire area underwent a deep cleaning after more than 200 people reported getting sick, and the health department expects that number to grow. Health officials say starting last Thursday, customers reported experiencing nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting after eating at the food court. They believe a stomach bug is to blame. While health experts are working to identify the virus, mall officials voluntarily closed the food court yesterday so the entire area could be sanitized. We're told the mall even asked some restaurants to remain closed today for additional cleaning.
The mall management has taken great steps to ensure the public's safety. Our inspectors from the health department have gone out to look over everything. They visited each restaurant to make sure that it looked like everything was up to the standards, and so far everything appears to have been met.
The health department wants to emphasize they do not believe this illness is being caused by hepatitis A or a food contamination, but if you do feel sick and you've eaten at the food court within the last week, you should contact the health department right away. Covering the news in Lexington from the LEX 18 mobile newsroom, back to you.
The health department says they didn't force the mall to close its food court at any time, and they didn't find any code violations.
A simple drive turned dangerous for one Lexington man this morning in what police are considering a road rage incident. It
happened on Bobolink Drive just off Harrodsburg Road and involved a shot being fired. Tiffany Jackson has the details.
Police cruisers lined Lynn Road this morning, but it's what happened just a few blocks away that brought them out there. A man told police someone fired a gun at him while he was driving on Bobolink Drive.
Nothing like that has ever happened on this block, so I was really surprised.
Zoe Shoup lives near where police believe the trigger was pulled. Officers say the man told them he was driving down Bobolink when a car started pulling out of a driveway in front of him. He honked his horn, and that's when police say one shot was fired. The man's driver's side door was hit, but luckily he was not. With as many people who drive up and down this road and with as much foot traffic as it sees,
it's actually a really busy area.
Shoup says someone could have easily been hit by gunfire.
It's actually really good. I'm glad no one got hurt in the incident.
As for her, Shoup says even though it's worrisome, she doesn't plan on making any changes around her home.
I think it's just a rare incident that happened. I don't think it would happen again. I'm hoping it wouldn't happen again.
Covering the news in Lexington, Tiffany Jackson, LEX 18 News.
The man accused of shooting a teenager last night in Lexington pleaded not guilty this afternoon. The shooting happened just after 7 last night on Streeter Drive off Winchester Road. Police say an 18-year-old was found outside a home with a gunshot wound to the head. He was taken to UK hospital in critical condition. Police arrested 22-year-old Eric Tutla just before 3 this morning and charged him with assault in connection to the shooting. Police say the shooting was not the result of an argument or robbery, and there was never a threat to the public.
We don't believe, we know that there is no threat to the community from this. It was an isolated incident inside the residence where the suspect was negligently handling a firearm and using narcotics.
The victim's name has not been released.
4 murder and robbery suspects in Frankfort are now accused in other crimes, including the robbery of a local Papa John's. This morning, the Franklin County grand jury handed up indictments on Juanita Durham, Ricathius Wesley, Leroy Love, and Brycelyn Leak for first-degree robbery. The Franklin County Sheriff's Office tells us it's in connection with at least 4 other robberies, including one on June 25th at the East Main Street Papa John's. Now, not all the suspects were charged in every one of those crimes. However, investigators say they believe those 4 suspects, along with Morgan Crutchfield, were involved in the murder and robbery of Jared Moore and Dustin Johnson the following day. The 2 victims were shot to death inside a Frankfort home. Police in Lexington and Georgetown are searching for a man they believe is behind a robbery and 2 car crashes. Now, the only images officers have of the suspected robber are on surveillance footage inside a liquor mart in Georgetown. Police say that Monday he walked out of the store with alcohol he didn't pay for and just took off. An off-duty Georgetown officer saw him and his car, which had been reported stolen in Lexington this morning. Police say the officer followed the driver onto UK's campus. Then the driver turned around and rammed the police cruiser before running away.
a simple theft that turned into a robbery from a liquor store. Now he's rammed a police cruiser. It's alarming. It's concerning. We obviously want to get this gentleman in custody.
If you have any information about where that man in the pictures is, contact Lexington or Georgetown Police.
Most of us enjoyed a pretty good-looking day today. Sunshine was around especially early. We've had some clouds during the afternoon, had some fog around for some this morning. If you look real carefully, you might find a little shower. I mean, you've got to look really hard. You got one sprinkle there north of Salyersville. You've got one sprinkle south of Campton. And that's pretty much it. As we go to the future track, there may be a sprinkle running around at 7 o'clock. They'll be pretty few and far between. As we continue through the night, a lot of clouds. There will be breaks in the clouds that do show up. We get a little fog from that as well. We continue through the day tomorrow. A front begins to push in, as it does. So there's early afternoon. 1 or 2 showers are a possibility from it. That will continue eastward. It will eventually dry our air out. And when that happens, we set the stage for a pretty good-looking Thursday. You're talking about temperatures that are running upper 70s to around 80 across the area. Don't forget, this is the final week for Lemonade Days that benefits the Salvation Army. You see a Lemonade Day stand? Help the kids out. We'll talk about some relief from the heat in a couple of minutes.
All right, Bill, we'll see you then.
Well, it's hard to even think about, but the deadly duck boat accident in Missouri could have killed a Lexington high school football player. Frederick Douglass sophomore Jaden Coleman lost 9 members of his family in that accident, and he would have been on that trip if it weren't for football practice.
So now his team and the community are showing their support for him and his family. LEX 18's Carolina Buchek is live at City Barbecue on Richmond Road, where they're raising money to help.
Every year, Jaden Coleman would go on his annual family trip. But this year, luckily, he stayed behind because he didn't want to miss too much football practice. And that actually may have saved his life in this situation. But he did lose so many others. So to help here at City Barbecue, every order, 25% will be taken off and given to his family.
Lunch, pulled chicken sandwich, cornbread, mac and cheese, and collard greens.
Every delicious order at City Barbecue through the rest of July will help out. And the community is wasting no time. After football practice, the Frederick Douglass Broncos came to support one of their own, Jaden Coleman.
We were all stunned that something like that would happen, and so tragic, and so many family members.
Coleman lost aunts, cousins, and his main father figure, his grandfather Horace, in the duck boat accident. And he found out about all of it during practice on Friday.
He was at practice on Friday. His mom came there, and we had to pull him out and tell him there. So it was a tough deal.
This tragedy hits other groups as well, like Gray Construction. Today, they came to pick up a big lunch order because one of their co-workers is also related to the family and currently grieving.
One of our HR coordinators is actually cousins of the family, and so it was her uncle's family that lost 9 of their family members on the boat accident.
So this out-of-state accident hits close to home, and the Broncos football family wants to help.
All of his brothers on the team have rallied around him and been there supportive for him. Tough times are ahead. He's got some things to deal with this weekend with the services, and then he'll rejoin the team next week, and again we'll be there for him, and we'll move forward, and like all families should.
And earlier today, many of Coleman's teammates came out here for lunch. More are expected to show up for dinner. And it wasn't just the football team. Other athletic teams from the school were here as well earlier today inside. It was a sea of green and orange, the school colors for the Broncos. Covering the news live in Lexington from the LEX T-Mobile newsroom. Back to you.
Great to see everybody pitching in to help that young man and his family. Well, slowly but surely, most of the lights across Woodford County came back on. But not everyone's out of the dark just yet.
Yeah, Friday's storms definitely delivered a punch. LEX 18's Michael Burke has more from Versailles.
The power is back on for Woodford County's Montgomery Avenue residents.
We were cheering.
Seems like a reasonable thing to do after being without power for more than 72 hours since Friday's storms hit.
Really, really grateful that, our house is still standing. We don't have a tree in the middle of it. Everybody's safe. Our pets are safe.
On the other side of US 60, they're also safe, but the wait for power continues for Calvin Robinson, who's helping by mowing lawns next door.
Oh, yes, I understand. I'm not irritated at all.
Yeah.
just concerned about my neighbors. And, we got a lot of older people live out here.
And the power is expected to be restored sometime tonight here. Over on Montgomery, residents were able to shed some light on at least a few of the positives Friday's storms and outages created.
The good thing is that the kids were without technology for a few days, and we kind of enjoyed that.
Just like the old days, so was this.
I've had 5, 6, 7 people just walking by. You okay? Do you need any help? Other people who'd seen Facebook posts asking if we were okay. I think there's a lot of good people in the world.
When a storm like Friday's turns your world upside down, you come to realize that. Covering the news in Woodford County, Michael Burke, LEX 18 News.
Well, it's not just Woodford County. There's also good news for people who lost power here in Fayette County. Kentucky Utilities now reports only 27 customers in Lexington are still without power. Well, what would you do with more than $500 million? Well, if you win tonight's Mega Millions jackpot, we have a couple of ideas for you.
And watch what some experts believe could improve your odds. That's next on LEX 18 News at 6.